this video, I'm going to break down a 3-part formula that you can use to guarantee you attract high quality leads into your creative business. If you implement what I'm about to teach you, you will escape the revenue roller coaster, my friend, and find financial freedom on the way. My name's Nicole. I'm a former brand designer and current business coach. 2 years of starting our design agency, we had grown it to multiple 6 figures. This YouTube channel is to help other creative businesses scale their business so they can reach 6 figures too. So let's just think about this for a second. Why does feast or famine happen? Why do 90% of our clients come to us and say, I live in feast or famine? I'm going to tell you why. You rely on referrals and word of mouth way too much to grow your creative business, and I totally get it. In the first couple of years, it is really cushy and really nice to have people send clients. However, as you grow your business, as you get better at what you do, the same pool of referrals are going to keep coming back to you. They're going to keep sending the mates to you, and those mates expect the affordable low rates that you used to charge. So that's problem 1. Problem 2 is there is no predictability around your business. You cannot forecast how many projects are going to come in because you're at the mercy of a referral or a word of mouth. So there you have it. I've hit the nail on the head. If you're relying on referrals, stop relying on referrals. Dig into this strategy now, and I swear you're going to be so much happier you've taken control of your marketing. The first step is to find your one dream client. Not the client that you had a couple of years ago, not the client that you had last month. A client that you want moving forward. A client that you feel will pay your prices, will be a dream to work with, and will give you the best projects to work on. So instead of hiding away that portfolio piece because you're so embarrassed about it, but you did it for the money, instead you can be so excited showing off your portfolio pieces. It gets more clients coming to you that love that type of work, and you get to scale on a business that you love. I know we're all creative, so I've got my trusty iPad here, and we're going to actually draw some of these concepts out visually so you know exactly what you need to do and implement. Okay, I'm going to have to budge over a little bit. Budgie. Okay. So whenever you have a referral come to you, you're at the mercy of that client. You're not too sure what that project is going to bring. When we know our dream client and we start to build our marketing strategy around them, then it gets super fun and exciting because we know we can cherry pick the best clients to work with. So by doing this, you're laying the foundations really well in order to find the right types of clients, to connect with them, and to know that your messaging is going to attract them in. Okay, so finding your dream client. We got our little dream client here. Okay? I swear I was a brand designer. Please do not judge these drawings. Okay, so what you've got to think about is a few different things. I'm not even going to start talking about demographics and psychographics because that is so boring. It's obvious. You know that you need to know who they are, what age they are, what their occupation is, what their income, all that stuff. The most important stuff that a lot of people forget is their values. What are their values? What are their beliefs? And what are their deepest struggles and desires? Like the stuff that keeps them up at night that they might even be a little bit embarrassed to share at first. We want to know them. So what are their struggles and what are their desires? Okay, so these are the 3 things you need to start with. This is when you can create your marketing strategy that attracts them in such a way that they actually think that you're reading their mind. That's what we want. We want some weird, like, this is not right, how do they know that kind of like information going out there. And when we only know the psychographics and the demographics, we can't get that information. So we really need to know the struggles, the desires. Are they worried about failing? Are they worried that their business is going to be in ruins? Are they worried about the price point? Are they worried that they're attracting the wrong types of clients in? So we need to know this information, because when we know this information, then we create this one dream client and we only speak to them during our marketing and messaging online. That's the only person we speak to. Whenever I'm writing an email, whenever I'm doing this right now, I've got my one dream client I'm talking to. I'm not talking to an audience, I'm just talking to one person, because it ensures that everything I say is going to resonate with the right type of people. And that type of person, there is a lot of them in the world. So you can go really niche, you can hone in on who you want to serve, and then you attract the best people to you. And the best thing is you have complete control over who that is. Now, second step is an online presence that will attract them into you. Can I also just say James has just come to drop my lunch off, bless him, and he's obviously moved the plant to make it look more aesthetic on the video. So like, The plant has mysteriously turned around. Don't worry about it. Okay, you need a super strong online presence in order to build trust and position you as the thought leader in your industry when it's a completely cold lead you're trying to attract into your business. So it's completely different to selling to referrals and word of mouth as it is to selling to someone that's never met you before. So an online presence that shows you as, yes, I've got my shit together, I am established and I know exactly how to help you, is so super important. But here's a laptop that's obviously from the 1970s. And what we need to do is we need to think about three things, okay? So the first thing is your website. When it comes to your website, you need to follow the rule of three. What is the rule of three? The rule of three is who you are, what you do, and how you help them. If they can't see that above the fold, which is a really fancy term James uses, so as soon as you go onto the homepage of the website, do you have those three on that initial load up on that screen? Because if you don't, there will be confusion, your bounce rate will be super high, and you won't have anyone staying to learn more about your business. So it's really important that you have a high converting website that speaks to the right types of people and makes your dream client go, oh, they know me so well. They are here to help me. Their business exists to give me the solution that I'm looking for. Not meaning to go off topic, but we always say a big promise really helps here. I help dream client to solve deep desire through my service. And that answers all three in a really nice, tight little sentence that really attracts the right type of people in. Okay, so your website's looking great. What about the rest of your online presence? So number 2 is your content marketing. How are you positioning yourself as the thought leader? How are you making sure that you can actually charge premium prices and that your client is happy to pay for it because you are the industry leader, you are the specialist? So content marketing really positions you as that. Things like your blog, a YouTube channel, a podcast, how you show up. Do you do workshops? Do you do speaking events? How can you start to position yourself to stand out against the competition? Because we live in a saturated market. It is so busy out there. There's a lot of competition, and it's really important that you stand out. Content marketing is your way to prove that you can help your clients. You know exactly what they're struggling with and how to help them. You offer them the solution in a way that is building trust through give, valuable content, position yourself as a specialist, and then get them to put the call once the trust is high. Our good mate Gary Vaynerchuk always says jab, right hook. Give, ask for the sale. He's not our mate. We really like him, but he doesn't know we exist, unfortunately. But he says something really great about if you can give a lot of value, then you will build a lot of trust in the market and they will come. They will come. Your dream clients will come. And third up, we have your social media. So how are you showing up on social, whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok? How is your social media game? Are you consistent? Do you post and then ghost? Because if it's not consistent, then there's going to be a lack of trust there. And when there's a lack of trust, nobody buys from you. So many creatives now are like, oh God, I hate Instagram. It used to help my business. I used to get clients from there and now I don't at all. It doesn't mean it is not still super important. It just means you can't rely solely on it for clients anymore. But social media is amazing for emotional connection. That is where you can build a lot of that connection with your clients. And like I said, people do business with human beings, the person behind the business. So Instagram is incredible for that. But whatever social media platform you use, be consistent, show up, post really valuable information, but don't be afraid to share the behind the scenes or scenes even. Things didn't go right, a day in the life, the highs and lows of running a business. Let me tell you a secret. The easiest way to get clients is to show your vulnerability because we want to connect with human beings and that emotion. So be vulnerable, share the highs and lows. Don't be afraid to do that because it really will help you in the long run. And third up is lead gen. How can we get as many leads coming into our business as possible so that we're not always fishing from the same pond? We want to make sure that we have consistent projects coming in from clients, and to do that, lead gen comes in. So lead gen is the process of attracting potential customers into your business who have shown an interest in what you do. We want to identify them and engage with them as quickly as we possibly can to turn them from a cold lead into a dream client super fast. So we have our sales funnel is how we get clients into our business. So they come in the top. Now at the moment, shame on you, I'm only joking. You might only be referrals and word of mouth at this point. So they're coming into the sales funnel. Now these guys are super quick to go down because the trust is already there from somebody that sent them to you. So usually they don't even follow the standard sales funnel route, and they'll usually convert really easily at the bottom because they've already come from a trusted source. When they're cold leads, we have to build that trust because they've never met us and they don't know anyone that's worked with us before. So we have top of the funnel marketing, middle of the funnel marketing, and bottom of the funnel marketing. Toff, moff, boff, if you'd like to put it like that. So at the top, what we want is we want to just stop relying on one type of lead coming through. Instead, we have got content marketing, or we might run ads. We might use social media, and how that could look would be some kind of freebie that you would offer to get their email address. Because the idea is, if we have that freebie, we get a lot of leads coming into our business because we exchange something that's super valuable for them, and we get their email address so that we can start marketing to them through email. I'm going to do quite a few series on emails coming up in the next couple of weeks, so just you wait and watch. We want to get them down that funnel as quickly as possible. We need to capture that lead. So for lead gen, we need to get the lead, which is usually their email address, and we need to start building trust. So a lot of this here, middle of the funnel, a lot of it is email marketing. Build the trust, be seen as a specialist, grow emotional connection, and then it means at the bottom, we get some great clients coming to us. They're willing to pay our premium prices because we've positioned ourselves in the right way, we spoke their language, we built the connection, and there we have it. So this is a visual representation of why you're on Feast and Famine at the moment. If you are in Feast and Famine, my friend, it is because you're relying on one type of lead coming into your business. When you have these others working for you, you are in complete control of the amount of leads that you get into your business, which means we set up this nice little conveyor belt for our business, and we start to get consistent inquiries coming through from all the people that are making their way down that sales funnel to booked calls and inquiries. We want to break free from the shackles of Feast or Famine, and I really hope that this video has helped you to empower you to take control of your client acquisition. Please don't leave your business's success up to chance. Don't rely on anyone else for growing your business. Your time will be capped, your income will be capped, but if you take control and you implement these 3 steps that I'm teaching you today, you are going to have so much growth. You're going to see the biggest shift in your business. It is going to give you the income that you want, but most importantly, it's going to give you the lifestyle that you want. Before we finish, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, please share it with your other creative mates, and hit that subscribe button for more tips on scaling your business to 6 figures. Now, before you skip off, let me know in the comments what your biggest struggle is in business. I would love to help you. Until next time, keep creating.